Hello everyone, this is Gluttony of the Isekai. If you like my channel, please like and subscribe. First off, I would like to say that bondage is great. And I don't care what anybody has to say about that. The reason why I took a liking to this Isekai is because of Rudius. 90% of Rudius' actions are completely understandable to me, and are definitely things that I would do. Mushoku Tensei is probably one of the best Isekai series there is. As someone who's reading the web novel, light novel, and a manga, I'm definitely biased towards this series. The manga has to be PG so it can attract a bigger audience. I'm going to give you guys a little background about what happened in the web novel. Now in the web novel, not only did Person and Reina look broken, they both peed themselves because they were both left unattended to for 24 hours. After Rudius washed them up, even Fitz felt bad for them. Now keep in mind, these two were bullies. Most people would not feel bad about them in this situation. But bullies are bullies after all. After Rudius released them, they started to fight with Fitz after he said something to them. Of course, this pissed Rudius off. Originally, he was going to let them off, seeing how broken they were. Now he's like, no, they haven't learned their lesson. So naturally, him and Fitz marked up their faces and made them believe that this ink could not be erased. After a few harsh words from Fitz, he pretty much told them to get out. But before they left, they asked Rudius who was his master. So naturally, you would think about Paul. However, Paul was not a really good teacher. He was more of an instinctual type of teacher. So Rudius' level only reached the beginner level when he was training with Paul. He did not learn too much from Paul. That leaves Sword King Giselle. So understand this about Giselle. She is the fourth strongest sword god style user. She's not the fourth strongest in the world, but she is the fourth strongest in her sword god style. Everybody in the world respects her. That's pretty much why the Notos, Grey Rats, cap her around. That tells the world how powerful their family is. Keep in mind, out of all the people that train in sword god style, she is the fourth strongest. Always keep that in the back of your mind. Everybody knows who Giselle is. Respect her game. Rudius thought about this with Giselle, by her being the fourth strongest. So that leaves 3 people ahead of her. Naturally, her master, who is number 1 in the world, he's a divine rank. When Rudius thought about this, he thought about, of course, the divine rank. Then he thought about maybe there are 2 imperial ranks. After Reina and Person heard this from Rudius, they had a newfound respect for him. They dipped after that. Now that they left, that leaves Rudius and Fitz all alone in his room. Fitz or Sophie, whichever one y'all want to call her, always wanted to be with Rudius since they was young. Her being in his room all alone, she cannot help herself but be excited about it. Searching around a little bit, she saw that cabinet. That's the last place Rudius want her to see. Seeing how he has a shrine of Roxy panties in there. Even though at this point he still believes that Fitz is a dude, he still don't want him to see his treasured panties. So when he started to go through the cabinets, naturally Rudy stopped that real quick. Now what else would you believe a teenager would be interested in when they're in somebody else's room? The bed, of course, naturally. After she gets in the bed to test Rudy's pillow that he made, I believe this is the first time where Rudy has felt some kind of attraction towards her. Of course, at this point, he's denying it in his head because he believes that Fitz is a dude. Well, this is all for me now. Hope you guys like this, enjoy it. I'm going to do a lot of stuff when it comes to Mushoku Tensei. This is probably my favorite isekai ever. I'm going to because the anime is coming out, I'm probably going to do a bios with Rudius first, then maybe Paul, Roxy, and then Sophie. And I'm probably going to break down the anime when it comes out. So if you like this, please like, share, enjoy.